This is for all the anxious attachment buddies. You need to set boundaries. This is the first step healing towards your anxious attachment and moving towards a secure attachment. Build your boundaries. Your boundaries need to be strong. The more you build your boundaries, the more you um, make a sense of what are your boundaries, what do you like, what you don't like. The more you make strong frameworks about your own life, what do you want to do, what do you don't want to do, what do you like, what is your procedure, what is your rules of life, how your life should be, what is the procedure that you are following in your life, a sense of self about yourself. This is the first thing that you need to build. If you build it, you keep it strong. You don't let anyone cross into that. You don't let others cross those boundaries. And if you start doing this, you know that it is going to be very very difficult um to to avoid people who's gonna try to break boundaries, because many of them and most of them in your life may be the people that you love, because those are the people inside your life right now, because the lack of boundaries that you have encouraged those people who doesn't have the idea of boundaries. So the difficulty in making these boundaries is the first awareness point, and then you make those boundaries and then you practice those boundaries. There's a history of constantly your boundaries being violated in your past, which has scared you to build more boundaries, because every time you said that, I don't like this, or I don't want that, those boundaries were violated, and you faced abandonment and you faced rejection, which has ultimately caused you to not have boundaries, which has ultimately caused you to live a life where you allow others to break your boundaries. And now it has become a very common pattern and habit of yours, that you have lost this sense of boundary itself. You have lost the sense of your own self. That is what we are going to build here. Build that sense of self, build the boundaries of your own life, and do not let anyone cross that. If someone is trying to cross it, who is always there in your life, you know that that's not good for you. Those people has to leave. They have to leave. And those who has good healthy boundaries in their own lives, they will not try to break your boundaries. Now you know who are those people that you should allow in your life. Those who have healthy boundaries, who respects your boundaries and their boundaries. Now right now maybe you won't find anyone in your life who is in this category, because you don't have any familiarity in those area. You don't have the habit and familiarity with the idea of keeping the boundaries, and the familiarity of people who has respect towards your boundaries. Now that is what we are trying to build here. This is the first step. Try doing this. Write out everything that you want to do in your life in terms of boundaries. What do you want, what do you don't want, what do you like, what do you not like, allow, what do you not allow. These are the boundaries. And keep a watch, see who is following it, see who is not following it. um, See who are the new people who's getting into your life, your boundaries.